Shalom. Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Of honor to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. Shalom to you brothers, pushing this truth and sincerity all over the earth. I'm going to continue what happened the Esau lesson that I was doing when I went to go upload the full thing. YouTube wasn't letting me upload the full thing, so I broke it down in parts. So the way it let me upload it like that, but I deleted the last part of the thing by accident because I deleted the wrong clip. So I'm gonna finish off the Esau and Jacob, and then that's gonna wrap it up. It's not gonna be that quick. Just to recap, I left off at 40. I'm gonna read 40 again, and then I was going to get into showing that Esau and Jacob squashed their so-called beef that they had going on, basically. So I'm gonna read. I'm Genesis 27, and I'm gonna start at 39. All right. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. By thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. It shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob, because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, Those days, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah, and she went and called Jacob her younger son, and said unto him, Behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doeth comfort himself, proposing to kill thee. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, and arise, flee that thou art to Laban, my brother, to Haran, and tarry with him a few days, until thy brother's fury turn away, until thy brother's anger turn away from thee, and he forgot that which thou hast done to him. And I will send and fetch thee from thence. Why should I deprive also of you both in one day? And Rebekah said to Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth. If Jacob take a wife of the daughters of Heth, such as these, which are the daughters of the land, what good shall my life do me? So Jacob was getting ready to flee off because of the wrath that Esau had. And I'm just going to get to the point. I'm going to close it out and get to the point to where their beef, so-called, got squashed. And we're going to close that out, which I didn't get to that when I cut out the video clip the first time. Well, I got to it, but it wasn't recorded, or I deleted the clip. All right. Okay. I'm gonna start at verse 1. Genesis 33 and verse 1. And Jacob lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, Esau came with him 400 men, and he divided the children unto Leah and unto Rachel, and unto two handmaids. And he put the handmaids and their children foremost, and Leah and her children after, and Rachel and Joseph hindermost. And he passed over before them and bowed himself to the ground 7 times until he came near to his brother. And Esau ran to meet him and embraced him and fell on his neck and kissed him. And they wept. And he lifted up his eyes and saw the woman and the children and said, Who are those with thee? And he said, The children which the Most High have graciously given thy servants. Then the handmaidens came near, they and their children, and they bowed themselves. And Leah also with her children came near and bowed themselves. And after came Joseph near and Rachel, and they bowed themselves. And he said, What meanest thou by all this drove which I met? And he said, These are to find grace in the sights of my Lord. And Esau said, I have enough, my brother. Keep thou hast unto thyself. And Jacob said, Nay, I pray thee, if now I have found grace in the sight, then receive my present at my hand. For therefore I have seen thy face, as though I had seen the face of the Most High, and thou wast pleased with me. Take, I pray thee, my blessing that is brought to thee, because the Most High have dealt graciously with me, and because I have enough. He urged him, and he took it. And he said, Let us take our journey, and let us go, and I will go before thee. And he said unto him, My Lord knoweth that the children are tender, and the flocks and herds with young are with me. And if men should overdrive them one day, all the flock will die. Let my Lord, I pray thee, pass over before his servant, and I will lead on softly, according as the cattle that goeth before me, and the children be able to endure until I come unto my Lord unto Seir. And Esau said, Let me now leave with thee some of the folk that are with me. And he said, What needed it? He said, Let me find grace in the sight of my Lord. So Esau returned that day on his way unto Seir. And Jacob journeyed to Succoth, and built him a house, and made booths for his cattle. Therefore the name of the place is called Succoth. And Jacob came to Shalem, a city of Shechem, which is the land of Canaan, when he came from Padanaram, and pitched his tent before the city. And he brought a parcel of a field where he had spread his tent at the hand of the children of Hamor, Shechem's father, for 100 pieces of money. And he erected there an altar, and called it El-O-He Israel. So that was him, Esau, and him so-called getting rid of their beef that they had. And they departed and went their own ways. So I just wanted to get that. And that's pretty much it with that. I had the other 2 parts are up. I'm gonna upload this one as soon as I get the chance, and that's gonna end off the lesson of the Esau and Jacob. The Esau was born, they're the same father, so he's not no reptilian. They had the same father. They were the progenitors, so that's why people ask, well, if Jacob was black, then why is Esau not black? Because they came from the same person. No, you understand that it was set up, man. They're the progenitor. They came from the same person, but they were the progenitor of each one of the races. It's not hard to get. Esau has a whole different seed line than Jacob. No, Esau's not no reptilian. That, whoever said that, they can nowhere in the scriptures can they prove it. That cannot be proven biblically. So if you want to follow that, then you go right ahead. The truth is not for you. You over here bugged out listening to Esau's reptilian, angelic being. So okay, man. That, I hope the full essence was edifying. I'll give all praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Akakadash, Double honor to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. Shalom to you, brothers, all over the earth. Hope the lesson was edifying. And until the next time I say shalom.